Hey y'all, this is Rick with Get Out and Fish, and we're back for another video. I've been trying to put one together for a couple weeks now, but I'm just waiting for something to come in the mail, and it's going to be a great video. I can't wait to do that, but it hasn't come yet. So I'm going to do something else instead. I threw together some stuff over here. We're going to make some American flag swim baits for 4th of July. And I know y'all probably already seen a video on how to do that, but this is how I'm going to do it, and it's going to be fun, and who doesn't like pouring swim baits? So hang tight, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back, y'all. I got a couple molds set up here. I'm just gonna do one for the video, but I'm gonna be making 3 total because that's the amount of molds I have from this in this style. It's the Get Out and Fish. It's the Angling AI 7 1/4 inch swim bait. I'm gonna be using the delete thing for the belly because I don't want a hook slot in there. So I'm just going to delete that hook slot out altogether. It's going to make it way easier to pour, and that's why this mold is ideal for me to use for this bait. But I got some clear plastic here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it, and I just want from the gill into the front of the head, I just want to pour that with clear plastic. I'm using Dead On Craw Tube Blend for this pour today. Nice thick layer there. Alright. You get another one going. I really want to cover every bit I can with the plastic. And if it gets too like if it makes some bunch of lines in there, I can hit it with a heat gun and flatten it all out, which I'm probably gonna have to do with that one. This is my first try at it today, y'all, so it's a little sloppy, but I'll fix that right up. Damn it, there's a hole right there. All right, so I'm gonna go hit that with the heat gun, and we'll be right back. Well, actually, let me talk about something from one of my other videos. So I gotta clear something up. So I told people I do use worm oil for cleaning my molds and in my injectors and stuff. Now, I should have specified, if you're gonna do that, make sure you're using Dead On worm oil, because there's no phthalates in there. I use Dead On worm oil for cleaning my molds and in my injectors because there's if you have the bait plastics, their worm oil is great for their baits. You can use it on the baits, but you don't want to use it on your Dead On plastics, or you want to keep the brand of worm oil with the brand of plastic you're using. Now, the Dead On stuff is okay because it doesn't have the phthalates in there. I'm under the impression that the phthalates get into the O-rings on your injectors and they'll deteriorate them, and you don't want to do that. So whenever I said I use worm oil, I use Dead On worm oil on there. So I just wanted to clear that up. Don't use other brands of worm oil on your injectors to clean them, because it will deteriorate your O-rings. I learned that the hard way and replaced them. But Dead On I've been using for years, and I've never had an issue. Let me know in the comments if you've had an issue with Dead On worm oil, and if it's caused you any trouble, because it hasn't caused me any trouble. Alright, so let me fix these real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back, y'all. I went ahead and hit these clear plastic spots with the heat gun, and straightened it out a little bit. So what I got here is just a little package of flake, different shapes and stuff I got from, I think, Hobby Lobby or Michael's or somewhere. And it's got this section over here that's all stars. So I'm going to just pop that open, and I'm just, anywhere you can find some star flake, I'm sure you can find it on Amazon, or if you just go to a hobby store, you're almost definitely going to find something like this. I just got these little tweezers, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them out and randomly place them on that clear plastic we put down, and try and get them spaced out. I try to count like 12 on each head. There's 2. This is very time consuming, and there's a lot of steps, so just a warning, this might be a longer video. Hope you're in for it. But I'm gonna sell these as a 4th of July kind of thing on my website, and hopefully my customers will see why they're gonna be so expensive, because of how time intrusive these are. But when you do it and you get these stars coming out and you got the red, white, and blue colors, it's so worth it. And I made this a few weeks ago, and just for Memorial's Day, and I had people lining up wanting some. So I have a feeling people are going to want to get their hands on some of these. So it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really just want to space them out. And that plastic is so like warm, these just stick right to the plastic, so I'm not trying to like melt them in there or anything. What I am going to do is I'm going to pour another layer into these heads here in a moment. There. So you see how I kind of got these spaced out? Probably put another one right there before I pour another one, but that is going to look so cool whenever we take this out of the mold later. Those stars are really cool. But anyway, I'm going to finish placing these stars into these capsuled heads, and we'll be right back for the next step. Alright, we are back, y'all. We got all the stars placed up in the head, which looks kind of weird now, but whenever it's all done, I promise it looks really cool. This is the clear plastic we used to capsule those shad heads. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to color it. I'm going to do blue first. So we're going to make a blue, bright blue color, and we're going to fill in we're basically going to capsule in those stars behind that clear stuff. So I'm trying to use as little liquid pigment as possible, because we got red, white, and blue. Red is notorious for bleeding out, and especially whenever you have a white color in there. So I'm consciously making an effort to make it mostly flake. I'm going to take some phthalo blue. I'm just going to put like 2 drops. Oh, let's say 3 drops. Let's get a blue tint in that plastic. Not thick. I don't want someone to buy one of these, have it sitting somewhere, and eventually letting all those dyes bleeding into each other. I don't even want to risk it. So I just got some blue in there. We'll mix that up real quick. It's not really thick blue, just kind of makes it kind of, you know, we're going to take some slightly blue plastic, and we're going to load it up with some, I like the small flake. I'm using 0.008, and I'm just going to load it up. Let's go 3 of these half teaspoons, so 1.5 teaspoons full. Actually, let's go even 2 teaspoons, so we'll do 4 of these scoops. I think that was 4, I lost count. Ugh, I got it all over my mold. Alright. Let's mix that up. I like it anyway because it's got that 4th of July kind of fireworks looking appeal to it with all that flake in there. But whenever I first did this, I've seen the effects of red dye after a couple weeks bleeding into other colors whenever you use it. So I was like, let's just make it all flake based, and see how that works out. And I haven't had a complaint, or I haven't seen it bleed yet. So far it's working out. So I'm using as little liquid pigment as possible. Alright, now that is gorgeous. So I'm going to reheat this because that cooled off a lot. and I'm just gonna fill in the shad heads. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back, y'all. It's heated up. We're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring. I'm really just, all I'm trying to do is do the same, cover the same thing I did with the clear. It doesn't have to be as precise as the first pour, because eventually we're going to just pour this into the head whenever we're pouring later. Get a little more in there. It looks sloppy now, but it always does in the mold. Whenever you get it out, whenever you take it out later, it always looks a lot better. You get the other one real quick, and we'll move on to the next step. Alright, y'all, we're back. We're going to mix up these other two colors. We got red and white to complete our American flag theme. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these colors up and just try to ignore the lawnmower going on in the back. Nothing I can do about it. But the white color, I'm going to get some dead on white in there. I'm just going to put like 2 drops because this stuff is pretty concentrated. Okay, it actually went 3. 3 drops will work. So we got some white color there, and then I'm going to put this Lureworks Diamond White in there. I'm going to load it up. Put 2 half teaspoon scoops in there. That is gorgeous. I'd use that for a shad color anyway. I mean, that's just a cool looking color. It's thick, but I'm going to thicken it up even more. I got this white Lureworks glitter I'm going to throw in there. I've never used it before, but might as well try it. Just go put a bunch of that in there. Usually I just use the diamond white stuff, but I saw this on there and I was like, I haven't ever used it. I'm going to try it. Ah, cool. Alright, so we got the white color good. I'm going to have to reheat this. Alright, let's make this red real quick. So I got this strawberry from MF, non-bleed. Even though it says non-bleed, I don't trust it, so I'm only going to put a few drops in there just to give it like a red tint. So 5 drops. This stuff is not very concentrated, so you can, when you're using this stuff in regular applications, you can really have to use a lot of drops. It's not that thick, but it's got a nice, cool red tint to the plastic. And then just like the blue, I'm going to load it up with the 0.08 red flake. We're going to go 2 full teaspoons. Or however much you want. You can go as much as you want. You even put some more in there. Let's put some more. Really want that to stand out. Gorgeous. So while we're pouring this, we're going to be going alternating between the red and the white, and then it finishes off with the blue on the top. So we're constantly have to be heating up, pouring. Our pouring has to be on the money today, right? Because we're pouring American flags, so there's a lot of layers and a lot of precision going on. So I'm going to get this back in the microwave. I got the white heated up, and we'll be back whenever we're pouring. I've been I've had my molds on the griddle. They've been heating up for about 10 minutes now, so they should be up to temperature by the time I'm ready to actually pour. So be right back. All right, we're back. I got the white. It's going to go first, and we're heated up. I'm just going to start pouring. Now remember, we're trying to be precise with these pours because everything's going to have to layer up. So you're going to have to pick a spot out here where you want the white to end, and kind of have in mind where your next layer is going to want to end up. So I'm doing this on camera. I got to be precise. This is going to be tough to do, so bear with me. Alright, that's the white layer. I'm going to go get the red. Now, the white layers are going to be a little thicker than the red layers. They don't have to be the same thickness. You'll still get the same cool effect. Be right back. Alright, we're back with the red, and I'm going to try and get this going. So I picked a spot for that white to end. Wherever you pick, it's on you. So I picked it just before it covered up the whole deleted hook slot. Just like one little millimeter from there. Now I'm going to pour the red. I don't want the red to go beyond where I poured the white. I want the white to extend past the red. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I don't know how well that's coming up on camera. It's hard to get this position right. Alright. Slow and easy. Let gravity do all the work. Remember, even after you stop pouring, it's still going to keep moving backwards. Still going to keep moving because it's so hot, the mold's hot, the plastic's hot, and gravity's just going to kind of have its way with it. Alright, so can you see how the red stopped before? There's still white showing, the first pour we did, the first layer we did. I want that red to stop before it goes beyond that white. And right about there, that's what we call, that's precise. So we've got all these lined up with each other right at the same spot, stopping at the same spot. Now we're going to pour another white layer, and it's going to be a little thicker than that red layer. Alright? Alright y'all, I got the red heated up again, and you can see how I went beyond where that first layer of white we poured. I hit the red, it was short. Now this top white layer has gone beyond that first layer. So it's going to go further back in the belly, or in the body. Now I'm heating up the red again, and we're gonna stop the red about a centimeter short of where that white ends. And that'll be our last red layer. And we'll do one white layer on top of this, and then we'll fill it in with blue. Be right back. Red's up. I'm going to stop it just as close as I can get it to the end of the white. Slow and easy. You got heat working for you, you got gravity working for you. Oh, that white wasn't set up enough yet. Second layer of the red. Let's go. I think that's what we wanted right there, y'all. See how they're pretty even and they all stopped around the same. This one I kind of messed up a little bit, but they all kind of stopped. I want it short of where the white ends. I can't emphasize that enough. So I'm going to pour one more layer of white, and we'll finish it off with filling it in with blue. Alright, last layer of white. I think the red is set up, so I can pour this safely. And we're just gonna end this layer just beyond where the last white layer was. Alright, y'all, we're back, and with the final pour, we're going to fill it in with that leftover blue we had. Now remember, the molds are really hot. They burn off spit immediately. That's what you want. But this top layer, I don't want this to be too hot, because I don't want these beautiful flag swim baits to have the horrible indentions on the back, like what we talked about in one of my last videos. So I'm going to pour this nice and slow, and about, I don't know, 320 is what I measured it at before we got over here. So I'm going to pour it nice and slow. Should be kind of syrupy like that. We're just going to fill it in. That's a lot of plastic to cool and contract on itself. Okay, y'all. I think it's cooled off enough. It's still pretty hot, so I have to wear my gloves, but I'm just too excited to open it up and see how it looks. So let's crack her open. Oh yeah, that's so much better than my last one. Now, you can tell why I wanted to let the white extend beyond my red stripes, right? I think I explained that a lot during the pour, but I don't now you can see why I was wanting to do that. I wanted these stripes to tail off at the end, right here, and then let the white fill in that gap. But man, this is my best American flag pour yet. I love it. I mean, you just tell me what you think. Very, very happy with it. I'm going to be offering these to my customers on my website, and yeah, I hope you guys were inspired by this and want to pour one yourself. If you got any questions, let me know. Man, I'm very, very happy. Oh, I got to put an eyeball on there. Hold on. Gotta see it with the eyeball, right? One drop will do ya. That's the full effect right there. Loving it. You guys tell me in the comments what you think. If that was a good job, please go down and hit the like button. I don't get a lot of likes, so everyone adds up and helps me out. But man, that turned out really good. If there's anything you guys would do different, let me know in the comments. If you liked it, let me know. Yeah, just let me know what you think. Think my customers will like this? I think they will. I am absolutely loving it. So, I'm waiting for something to come in the mail. We're going to have another video. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I'm going to keep it a surprise until then. But till then, please like and subscribe. That's all I can say. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and tight lines.